Hello everyone, this is Kathy speaking from Divine Debut. Welcome to my channel. Hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas. Today is the 28th of December 2017. We've got 3 more days to go till the end of the year. And out with the old, in with the new. Welcome 2018. Right, as I said, this is the 28th today, and these are your January readings, January love readings, and if I see anything else that stands out to me, I will be mentioning it. I will be using the Connolly Tarot, which is a deck which I've used many times in the past. It's by Peter Paul Connolly and Eileen Connolly, and I do have a special relationship with this tarot deck. It just speaks to me, it works for me, and I do like to come back to it many times. Now, the Vera Sibilla by Masenghini is standard every month. This month, and when I'm saying month, this reading is from the beginning of January till mid-month, till around the 15th. Now, tarot is not precise, so know that the energies will be playing out a little bit before and a little bit after. This is a general reading, so don't go exactly by the date. Generally, this is from beginning of January 2018 till mid-January 2018. So that means obviously I'll be back for more readings after that. Now, I'm also going to be taking an angel answer by Doreen, Virtue and Radleigh, Valentine. It's an oracle deck, and this will be taken at the end, so you will be forming a question, right? And the question hopefully will be answered with one of those oracle cards, especially for you. Now, I would like to say happy birthday to all Capricorn people out there. Happy birthday to all of you. And hopefully 2018 will be, something new. Hopefully with the drive of Saturn, which has moved into your sign, hopefully that will give you the integrity and the truth. You'll be standing in your truth, and you'll be working through the energies for the next 2.5 years when Saturn will be in your sign, dear Capricorns. Now, for everyone else, obviously we've got Capricorn somewhere in our chart. So that means that you will be familiar with your chart if you are able to, download your natal birth chart. If you have the time of birth and the place of birth, you can actually find your own natal birth chart and where everything is placed. Now, astro.com is a beautiful website. It's what I use mainly. We also have Astrology, which is a very popular one for a free natal chart. Also, I would like to mention that Mercury has gone direct as of 5 days ago, so around the 23rd of the month. Mercury is starting to move direct, but he is not in his full speed mode ahead. So do give him, I think, around about the 10th or 11th of January, it's all systems go. And a very, very important point here that I have to mention is that all the planets will be moving direct. So we do have a window from roughly mid-January till March, roughly mid-March, and I'm not looking at astrology so intently, because I want to concentrate on tarot, and I know a lot of you do visit my channel for tarot, so this is only a little bit of astrology. So it's just all systems go from now until about mid-March. So as I mention every single time, I'm not an astrologer, but I'm an astrology student, and I do have the astrologers, my favorite astrologers that I do look into, and I study all the details with them. They help me to look into the stars and see what the energies are like, what the weather is, the astrological weather is. So because I have been very, very busy recently with, moving house, as everyone knows, moving house, trying to get organized. This is, brand new for me as well. I moved into a place which is really, really funny because it's an old home, but it needed a facelift. So I've put in a lot of hard work, and that's what Saturn is with Capricorn. As Saturn moved into Capricorn, I moved into this old place, which I've put a lot of hard work into in the recent past. So, and it's really, really funny because, it's funny how we say as above, so below. And I believe in that. I do believe that that works, So I think I will leave it at that. I've already spoken too much. I am going to start with the sign of Capricorn because Capricorn was done last month. Lastly, I had misplaced the reading, so they had to wait an extra day for their reading. Plus, everything is happening in Capricorn. There is a party in Capricorn. So, dear Capricorn, I'm beginning with you. Let's see how we go this month, the month of January, beginning of January. On to your readings, everyone. And before I do that, just wanted to thank everyone for everything that you do for my channel. Thank you so much. 2017 was a wonderful year. I'm hoping to give you a lot more in 2018. I will be here. Thank you so much for those of you who have bought personal readings. It is my pleasure to do them for you. The clients that have bought readings recently will have noted that I am incorporating astrology into my tarot readings. So I'm also rebuilding my website. I'm adding more readings. Skype is on full throttle, yes. I will be looking into more of the social media for those of you that are following me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm so looking forward to a very, very strong year. A very laborious year for me, I know. Capricorn is all about labor. And we've got all systems go. So thank you to all of you. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. How is everyone? Hope you're all doing really well. Today is the last day of the year. The last day of 2017. In a few hours, we're going to be welcoming 2018. Now I'm in Sydney, Australia, so we're a bit ahead of time. So for all of you guys that are in the Northern Hemisphere, you're going to be seeing Sydney changing the year. We're usually one of the first countries. So what is going on with your love lives and your life in general? Dear Sagittarius, there must be very strong things happening for you. Sagittarius has come up a lot. Now Mercury is in your sign. I hope that you have received your gifts or that you are just about to receive your gifts. After all, Saturn did leave your sign just very recently. So that's what happens. Saturn was there for 2.5 years in your sign, giving you hardship, restrictions. I hope that a lot of you have received your gifts. Now, just a note in relation to Uranus, on the 2nd of January, going to be moving direct, so there's going to be a lot of surprises for everyone. Everyone, of course, is affected in a different area of life. Also, the 1st of the month, we've got a full moon in Cancer, so straight after that, Uranus goes direct. It's going to be a very bam, wow energy type, so God help all of us. Hopefully the energies will be positive and the gifts will be coming in for all of us. Sagittarius, let's look at 1st to the 15th of January 2018 and your life. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is a number 5. Okay, so this is the general energy. Let's see. In the now position, we've got the 8 of Wands. And I'm using the Morgan-Greer Tarot. Your challenge is the 2 of Wands. In the distant past, we have the Page of Rods. In the recent past, the 4 of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the 3 of Wands. Wow, so much fire. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. In the advice position and how people see you is the 10 of Rods. In the environment position, whoa, 7 of Swords. In your hopes and fears, the King of Cups. And the outcome card is the 7 of Wands. And you know, I think it's the first time the 7 of Wands has come through. It hasn't been showing up at all. Let me take 2 more cards. Knight of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So as I said, the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. This is the general energy. And what's beneath that? We've got the Ace of Swords. Wow. So the Ace of Swords is standing up for what you believe in, cutting through the crap, or an aha moment. Now this could be information that's coming in, okay, on or around the 2nd of January, okay. Now this could be dealing with a relationship, a committed partnership, a marriage, right? Also, the Hierophant speaks of our beliefs. Now, that's what you rule. Your house is all about beliefs. Okay, it's the higher mind, what we believe in. Okay, now the Hierophant is a 5, so things come in to bring in change. So what are you cutting through? What new thing are you beginning? Are you taking your relationship to the next level? I see a lot of fire here. How many wands do we have? We've got the 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. This is so much fire. And I believe, even though we've got the King of Cups here and the Knight of Cups, I believe that a lot of you may be dealing with a water sign, yes. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or for some, a small amount of you, we are talking about a Taurus individual. And that is because we've got the Hierophant and we've also got the Knight of Pentacles here. So in the now position, we've got the 8 of Wands. These are messages coming in quickly, swiftly, moving swiftly, moving or traveling in a fast manner. Okay, and your challenge is the 2 of Wands. Now, I believe that we are talking about distance. Someone is at a distance to you. I do believe that because the 2 of Wands in the Morgan-Greer, okay, the 2 of Wands here especially, in this card here, we've got 2 different people holding on to the Ace of Wands. Okay, you are holding on to a wand, but there is someone else here that does not show up in the illustration that is trying to take that wand off you. So they are actually holding the Ace of Wands as well. So this means to me that both these people have got a wand, the Ace of Wands in their hands, which means that they are inspired by something. They are trying to begin something new. Now, if this is something, a creative project or something like that, okay, this could be a partnership, okay, where 2 people are joining forces, Now the challenge is to be able to partner up. The challenge is to be on the same page. For some of you, the challenge could be that this person could be at a distance. This could be a foreigner. Okay, because in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it shows this person, you know, next to the water, looking across the seas, holding the world ball. Okay, so again, twos are all about partnerships, whether it be romantic or business. The Two of Wands for me is a new doorway. So are you going to step through this doorway? Are you going to decide to take this offer? I believe that there is an offer here, because we do have the offer up here. See that? Now you may be traveling, literally traveling through, you know, flight travel, going overseas. Now in the distant past, I believe this is your energy. Now, you've obviously turned the page. There's been some news that's come in and you are willing to take a risk here. This is like the minor arcana of the Fool. So it's as though through this message, something new has begun. In the recent past, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, I did say for some of you, this could be a Taurus, because the Four of Pentacles does remind me of the Taurian energy. Now, this person is very, very, they are holding back. They want to be certain before they move forward. Now, in the near future, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow knight. This person wants to move forward in a certain way. Okay, things have got to be correct. You know, they've got, everything's at stake for them. This is the Four of Pentacles. They're being very careful with their heart and with their money, right? With their stability. Crowning your reading is the Three of Wands. So we've got the Two of Wands as the challenge and the Three of Wands here. Again, this is, you're at a place where you've invested some time here. You've sown those seeds and now you're hoping for them to germinate. So it's a period of waiting, but threes are about expanding. Okay, this is a beautiful card. Again, the Three of Wands shows someone looking out to the horizon. Now, Sagittarius does deal with foreigners, so, okay. Threes again, expanding, spreading your wings. And there is growth on these wands here, okay, which says that this situation has already begun, but it's at a place of culmination. Now, could the full moon in Cancer, could that bring you information? Whatever it is, I know it's a very difficult full moon. Okay, so whatever news comes in, don't, how do I want to phrase this? Don't be certain that that's going to be the end, right? That's going to be the only news that's coming in, because there's a lot of energies with Uranus moving direct, okay? There are major drastic changes that are going to take place. So some sort of culmination is going to take place. Now, the full moon in Cancer is a very emotional moon, and it does deal with our home. The house of Cancer is our home and our foundation. Okay, so family matters, things to do with the family are going to be coming to light. Now, the Ten of Wands says that you are, in a sense, you have got some burden. Ten of Wands are a lot of wands to hold up. You can't see forward, you can't see ahead of you, you can't see your goal. But it is the end of being in a burdensome situation. Okay, the 10 breaks down to a 1. So you've been holding these 10 wands, but it's the end of the burden. Now in your environment, there is someone trying to get away with something. Could it be this that's going to come to light? We've got the 2 swords here. Okay, he's left the Two Swords, so he's leaving some sort of relationship, some sort of partnership. He's leaving that because he is torn. He's got the Five of Swords. And they're weighing him down, but he's trying to take them away, which says that he's moving away quickly. Okay, so he's leaving some sort of partnership behind. The Two of Swords, usually in the Rider-Waite Tarot, means that there is a decision. It looks to me as though this person has made their decision and they're going to fight for what they believe in, because with the Five of Swords, usually we've got two more people that we're fighting against, right? But we've got the upper hand. I will be taking more cards here. Now, in your hopes and fears, the King of Cups. The King of Cups is beautiful energy. Obviously, you are hoping for someone who's going to be emotionally stable, right? Someone who's going to be showing their feelings and not holding back. Okay, this is a water sign, Scorpio. As I said, Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer individual. Okay, so this is a hope. The Knight of Cups is here, very slow moving, very slow moving. This is someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, but they're not very stable. Sometimes they say this and then they change their minds. They forget what they promise, right? So because their emotions are up and down, okay, and they're very slow moving, they just trot in. So it's very different energy to what you're made of. Okay, very, very different energy. Two very different people. Now, as I said, for a lot of you, this could be a water sign. Your partner may be a water sign. But if this is the partner that you're hoping for and they're made of earth element, and as I said very strongly, Taurus comes to mind. If we are talking about a Taurian with heavy water in their chart, they are very slow moving, okay? They need to be certain before they move forward. And they're not very open with their feelings either. So maybe you are hoping for someone that's going to be much more emotionally open to you. Now, so you are holding your ground. Mid-January, you are standing up for what you believe in. Maybe you are fighting against naysayers, fighting against a situation. Now, these are 6 wands down here. Are these 6 people in your life that you are fighting against? Whatever the case, you've got the strength to do this. You've got the Ace of Wands in your hands. Now, it's a 7, which means conflict. Could it be your partner that is standing against naysayers? Whatever the case, another 7, 7 of Pentacles, wondering whether it's worth investing more time here. But usually the 7 of Pentacles is a very good card. It's a card where, yes, there has been an investment made here, and it's just a matter of taking a pause, looking at the situation before moving on. Now, if you are involved with a Taurian individual, they're looking at the situation and you are as well. You're both at the 7. And in the external area, we've got another 7. So 7 is a very, very spiritual number. And that's what Sagittarius is all about, spirituality. Now, let's look at this 7 of Swords. We've got the Emperor here. Okay, the Emperor speaks of stability. It's another 4. 4s are all about our home and our roots. Okay, now the Emperor can be a Aries or a Taurus. This is someone who is quite stern. The Emperor also speaks of restrictions. So maybe that's why this person is trying to move away. beneath the radar, trying to get away with something. Maybe they've got someone in their life that they are trying to move away from. If the Emperor is the stern, difficult energy or person, this could just mean restrictions here. That's why we've got the Seven of Swords. So, for those of you that are dealing with another fire sign, right? Then this person, you are either trying to get away with something or they're trying to get away with something. Let me take another card. And we've got the Chariot, which is moving away, overcoming obstacles, literal movement. The Chariot means that you overcome obstacles, right? And it is the card of Cancer. So for a lot of you, Cancer is here, right? If your partner has got water in their sign, Cancer is here. So for some of you, you could be literally moving away from this Emperor. Or this Emperor could be moving away from you. But I believe that it's more than likely you moving away from the Emperor. Let me look at the Knight of Pentacles in the near future. For those of you that are still living at home, this could be a stern father, the energy of the Emperor, and you are literally moving away from home. Let me look at the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So this is difficult energy, but this is quick energy. Okay, now swords are all about intellect, speech, thoughts. Okay, this is an air quality, an air sign here. Whatever it is, it's quick energy, quick movement. Let me take one more. So we've got two knights that are very, very different. Let me take another card. Could your partner be the one that is moving away from an air sign? If this Emperor is your partner's, the person that your partner is involved with, then they could be moving away from an air sign. So it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. One more card. And we've got the Ten of Swords, you see. So deception, being stabbed in the back. So your partner may have been stabbed in the back by another air sign, but this is the end. This is a restart. It's a 10. It turns into a 1. So there's been some sort of deception. The deception could be dealing with a fire sign, also with a Cancerian here. It's funny that the way the cards speak. We've got the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Swords is looking straight at the Seven of Swords. As I said, could your partner be the one that's moving away from this stern Emperor for some reason? Let me look at the Seven of Wands. What's this? What are you standing up against? And we've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is showing up here. We've got the Hopes and Fears, which is the King of Cups. So we've got the King and the Queen of Cups, right? And look here. Excuse me. The offer is coming in. Now, the offer that's coming into this Queen of Cups, and I believe that this is your energy. The offer that is coming in is very slow moving. There is going to be a meeting here, and you're going to insist. You're going to insist. You're going to be standing up against people's opinions, against other people. Okay, now there may be a difference in age. That can be the case because here we've got the Knight and then we've got the Queen. Your hope is the King of Cups, but in actual fact, we've got the Knight of Cups. So could your partner be younger than you? Could your partner be more immature, more inexperienced than you? Because we've got three Knights. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. All except for the Knight of Wands, which is your card. Let me take a card on the Eight of Wands. Also here, the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive queen. So do trust in your intuition and keep fighting for what you believe in. Now, over here with the Eight of Wands, we've also got the Knight of Wands. So you're one step before putting the burden down. You've been through a little bit of difficulty, right? And you might be putting up boundaries, okay? But you're one step away. You're almost there. You will be getting to your goal. You've got the Ten of Wands here. Let me look at the Hierophant. For those of you in business, the offer that is going to come in is going to bring you a lot of stability. And it's going to be an offer that you did not expect. And I was just going to look at the Hierophant. The Devil opened up. And the Devil is the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn, okay. What's in Capricorn? We've got Saturn in Capricorn. Okay. The Devil also speaks of restrictions. Remember how I said the Emperor can be restrictive energy. Also, the Devil can be a very strong sexual drive. A lot of passion here. But I believe more than likely this is a sense of restrictions. Now, so the Hierophant here, even though it's a card of belief, it's a card of dogmas, it's a card of doing things by the book, you may be tempted because the Devil is temptation as well. There may be a temptation here. And this temptation can mean a lot of things. It can mean many, many things. Let me take one more. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. Could this mean a lot of drinking? A lot of drinking and indulging, whether it be drugs, whether it be alcohol, food, whatever. Because this person looks very smug. Okay. Now, another message here coming through is this is your dream relationship. This is your wish coming true. You are totally bound. You feel change. You cannot move away. It's gotten the better. Oh my God. It's gotten the better of you. The Nine of Cups is one step before the 10. So there is one cup missing. Here it is. Let me take one card on the Ten of Wands. And we've got the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is moving away from difficulty. Okay, you're looking for those 10 of Cups. You're at the 9. You're almost there. Now we've got the full moon here, the eclipse. Maybe you are moving away from burden. The full moon we've got another full moon on the 31st of January, which is an eclipse as well. So this is probably when you're going to be putting your burden down. That's what I think. Let me take the Sibillas. Sagittarius. My goodness. It's funny because Saturn moved out of your house, Saturn moved out of Sagittarius. Saturn was the restricting energy. And having the devil here says to me that some of you are still not out of this difficult energy. Okay? It's only just recently happened. Saturn is only at 1 degree. Depending on which decan you're in and what is going on in the sky, whatever restrictions are in your life, it looks as though they're moving away. They are moving away. Another 7 here. So 4 sevens are 28. A 2 and an 8 equals 10. That's the end of that. Let me look at I want to look at what this 10 of Swords is all about. We've got the leggerezza, which is lightness of being. It's as though this butterfly has transformed. Belvedere, which is being on the lookout, waiting for your ships to come in, but being on the lookout. You're waiting for someone. Someone is at a distance. And then we've got the pensiero, which is like the energy of Virgo, the hermit. So looking for information, looking for clues. Now this could be a solicitor as well. So the butterfly speaks of transformation, right? So with what is coming in, there's going to be a transformation. And through information that's also going to come in, that's going to come to light. As I said, for some of you, your partner may be at a distance because of the Belvedere. And you may be putting thought into flying away, you know, like the butterfly. Now, the butterfly is a sexual card as well. So let me take one more Sibilla. And then we've got the stanza, which is news. News is coming in, okay? This is also a card of secrets, a card of intimacy, okay? But there is no one there in the room. So, you know, there are different meanings to all these cards. I believe that this is talking about the news that's coming in, the information that's going to come in relation to a deceptive energy, in relation to someone doing the dirty on you. So the information that's going to come in is going to help you transform. Secrets. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight, right? So they think before they act. Whereas the Knight of Swords is a very quick, very brutal energy. So there's two opposing forces here. So maybe with the two knights here, you are torn between doing it this way or doing it that way. I think that you are torn between two energies here. Let me look at, I want to look at this Knight of Cups, the offer that is coming in. And we've got the La Reunion, so there is a meeting, remember? I said There is a meeting here. It looks as though the Queen is offering her cup to the Knight, and the Knight is offering his cup to the Queen. Let's see what else. We've got falsita. So there is some sort of lack of trust here. Either that or this meeting is going to take place in secret. And then we've got ladro, the thief. The thief. So something's gone missing. Something will be missing from this meeting. One more. Donna Maritata. Now the deception here in relation to, this is like the Empress to me. Okay, she's like all about growth. She's the other person's partner who has children. So maybe this mother is sneaking away to have this meeting with this Knight of Cups. Or maybe something was stolen from her life. Because if she has been involved with this Emperor who is trying to get away with the Seven of Swords, maybe something's been stolen from her life. Let me take some Sibillas on this Devil card. Devil card with the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. Now we've got the Vedovo, which is the widower. Someone stuck in the past. Conversazione, pleasant conversations around a table. And then we've got the Casa, which is home, stability, family, roots. So someone is stuck in the past in relation to a family or a committed relationship. Or they feel bound. That's where the restrictions come from. I want to look at this Emperor with the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. We've got the Superbia, which is something superb, or this is a card of someone who is very egotistical, someone who thinks that they are God's gift to women or men, right? They think that they're it. And then we have the Denaro, which is the advantageous matrimony. Other than that, this is like the Ace of Pentacles, but this is a card of security as well. So financial and stable security. And then we've got the Viaggio. So the Viaggio could be a visitor, or this is your knight in shining armor, or this could mean literal travel, moving somewhere, and we do have the Chariot here. So whoever is moving away is trying to find their stability. And again, they could be moving to a distant country with the Viaggio. They are going on a voyage, looking for their stability, okay? And for a new beginning, because that is like the Ace of Pentacles, remember? Now, again, very many messages here. A lot of messages, dear Sagittarius. A lot of messages. I will leave it at that. I would like you to formulate your question, because the angel answers are going to try and answer it for you. The Angel Answers by Doreen, Virtue and Radleigh, Valentine. And the clock is ticking for 2017. And boy, are we going to celebrate closing the door on 2017, which was a very difficult year for a lot of people. For a lot. For most of us, I should say. Please ask your question. Spirit guides and angels, may I have a card for Sagittarius? What answer do they need to know? Let's go. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly is your card, and let's see what it says. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Now, Mercury is in your sign. Mercury has been retrograde there. It's been there for a while. So the problem with you guys is communication. Mercury has moved direct, but it will be out of shadow roughly around the 10th or 11th of January, if I'm not mistaken. So do move forward, communicate clearly. Your message will be received, and you will probably be receiving a message as well. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. Remember how I said that your partner may be at a distance? Now, if there is difficulty in communication, you know that makes life really, really difficult. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. So this is talking about stagnancy, obviously. And that's what Mercury's been doing in your sign. So, dear Sagittarius, my dear Sagittarius, beautiful people you are, beautiful. I've got a nephew that's a Sagittarius. I've got friends and clients that are Sagittarian people. They are all beautiful souls. So it is my pleasure doing this video for you. I hope that the information was helpful for you. If you did not receive your messages here, go and check out your rising and moon signs as well. And if the message is still not there for you, look forward to mid-month when I will be doing the second half of January. Also, in the beginning of January, I will be doing readings for January till June, love and general things that I will be looking at for your lives. I believe that 6 months is okay to do. Looking at the whole year ahead, I think it gets a little bit more muffled, a little bit more unclear. So I do want to wish you all the best. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more readings in 2018. I'm so excited about that. I hope that 2018 brings you everything that your heart desires. My love to all of you. Keep well, look after yourselves, and I will be back as soon as I possibly can, like in a few days. Blessings for now. Bye-bye.